good afternoon, depending on where you are at in the world, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. All right, so if you are new here, welcome. Welcome to where birds of a feather can flock together. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right, so this is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. First, we're going to check in and see what you need to know for today, Thursday, January. Why did I say January? June already. I don't know why I'm still stuck in January. Something about January. June 4th, 2026. So June is the 6th month. It is the 4th day, which adds up to a 10, with the energetic year of 1, which adds up to an 11. So 11 is a master day, right? Yesterday was a 10, 6, 3, 1, 9. All right, so today is a master number day, 11 on a Thursday, which is Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansion, higher wisdom, higher knowledge, travel, all along those lines. So if you're traveling out there, be safe, water signs. So let's go ahead and see what you need to know, water signs. All right, so when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting that thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos and I go live. I apologize. I had to take a bit of a break. I was feeling a little burnt out. I just wasn't feeling myself. And when I don't feel myself, I don't really get online. So I just needed to take that break. I apologize. So let's get back into it. All right. So water signs, right off the bat, you have 2 cards. Okay. This card flipped out down, so we're going to leave it down until we go over this card. This card popped out, water signs, Kuan Yin, caring, compassion. So Kuan Yin is telling you, water signs, to choose to be loved and do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So water signs, you're being asked to do what's right when it comes to compassion, when it comes to love. She is a healer, right? You can see she has that lotus flower on her head. So open up your mind, open up your heart, connect them too, so that you can trust the messages that are coming in. So the water signs, you may be asked to offer some sort of a helping hand. The card is like a purplish and a whitish, which talks about the third eye. It talks about your crown chakra. It also talks about your intuition. All right. So you have a choice here, right? You have a choice. You can do what is right for everybody involved in a situation. All right. So what they don't want to, what has popped out is Cernunos, life force energy. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So somebody could be messing with your sacral or your solar plexus chakra. On the bottom of the deck, we have the power of prayer, a miracle of prayer. The Archangel Saint Fawn, thank you, Saint, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So for those of you who've been praying, right? Praying, they're answering you with, you got to do what's right for everybody involved, right? That life force energy, you may be calling back your energy, you may be cutting cords. You're being asked to move around, to awaken that stagnant energy that you have within yourself, so that you can allow new fresh energy to come in. You definitely are in the process of a change, a transformation here. You have Archangel Azrael, who is the angel of death. He is saying, my beautiful water signs, you are a phoenix rising up out of the ashes here. So he's leading you safely through whatever this is with your power of prayer. You're being asked, look at these 2 cards, to take a leap of faith. Move your body. Now, you can see that they're both pretty much jumping the same way, but she's looking this way and she's looking this way. So something about looking two different directions. All right, so I feel like you need to know that right now in this very present moment. So we are going to clarify. All right, so we'll put these two cards here. All right, Kuan Yin. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Give me a thumbs up, water signs. What is the wisdom you want to give the collective? Chaos and conflict. Number 33. So master number 33. So we got today is a master number 11, and we got a master number 33 coming out. So let's see what this means for the element of water. The wisdom you need to know today. So we're going to get an extended angel message. Oh, just had a bunch of them take off. Ah, okay, angel number 1133 is a powerful spiritual message encouraging you to brace your air power, step into leadership, and trust your intuition. It signifies that positive changes are ahead, blending the drive of new beginnings and creativity to help you align with your higher purpose. In numerology and spiritual practices, the sequence combines the energies of 1 and 3, which are amplified by repeating twice. So, 1 symbolizes new beginnings, independence, and the power to create your own reality through action and positive thinking. Appearing twice, as in Master number 11, it also points to a spiritual awakening and trusting your inner voice. 3 represents creativity, self expression, joy, and the energy of ascended masters guiding you. Its doubling points to the importance of effective communication and creative problem solving. So, do what is right for everyone involved when it comes to effective communication and creating, being able to um, solve a particular problem in your life, which is chaotic and conflict. All right. So, you may be conflicted here. Sum of 8. It ties into the energy of abundance, personal authority, and sustained success. This is a sign to step up as a leader, right? Step up as a leader in your life force energy, Sir Nunos, and pursue a new creative project. Your ambitions will be rewarded, paving the way for financial abundance and professional growth. Love and relationships encourages you to be your authentic self and communicate honestly. For those navigating twin flames or romantic connections, it is a reminder that personal self actualization will strengthen your relationship. The universe is asking you to release self doubt and trust that you are on the right path. Water signs, trust you're on the right path and do what is right for everybody involved, right? Be fair. So you could be seeing 333, 1111, as this card adds up to a 38. Do what's right for everybody involved. All right. Um, so that is what I see for the angel number 1133. So, what Kuan Yin wants you to know for today, master number 11. So, choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of the chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself that you no longer need and disperse needs to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with somebody else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and the chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you need may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. All right. So, stubbornness, somebody could be being stubborn. Somebody could be feeling the need that they're right just to cause a conflict. All right. So, yeah, somebody is going through an emotional storm or a storm in general and may have to do what is right for everybody involved, even if that includes stepping back or for some of you offering a helping hand. All right. Or there could be like a bunch of people um, like trying to add to the conflict. So be aware of that as well. All right. So, Sir Nunos, what advice do you have for the collective for today, June 4th? All that glitters is not gold. Chop wood. So, you may need to do some spring cleaning. All right. We're going to put that on the bottom of the deck. So, all that glitters is not gold. So, some isn't as it seems. And you need to know that. That is important. That's what Sir Nunos is telling you. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Um, I'm not sure. I think Sir Nunos is like the god of nature because you can see he's got like all kinds of horns on him, right? See the deer horns, the ram horns, with the human face. So I don't know why, but this is giving me like the world energy where they have Taurus, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. That's what I feel from this card. So yeah. So you need to pay attention to something. Somebody could be coming in masked. And want to do something right, but in all actuality, like acting like they care, but in all actuality, they just want to bring conflict and chaos to your life, right? They may want to offer a helping hand, but in all actuality, like it says, all that glitters is not gold, right? So something isn't as it seems here. So 16. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up in disguise to its true nature. Trying to be something you're not. Chasing after every sparkling new thing, being mercurial. It's only humans who to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fat cat, a big house, a title, a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of a diamond, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them. So again, somebody may be coming in masked, wanting to offer a helping hand, but in all actuality, they want to cause conflict. So be aware of that, okay? Because Sir Nunes was face down, right? He wasn't showing his true face. The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and the probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? So don't make yourself small to try to impress somebody who would not appreciate you. Don't try to make yourself small because it's not authentic. It's not who you are. So yeah, drama, conflict. So there's definitely somebody around you doing this. All right. So Kuan Yin, chaos and conflict, are warning us of chaos and conflict, or the wisdom of chaos and conflict. Can you give me what are the crows warning us about Kuan Yin? Yeah. So somebody from your past. Somebody is definitely being nostalgic. Somebody from your past is being nostalgic. They're both of these birds are facing the right, which is the future, right? So they want to come in. Um, somebody is definitely reminiscing. They're thinking of the past. They're seeing things like somebody in red, maybe somebody in black. Somebody could be angry. It does talk about sensual and sexual power. Somebody could be very act as though they're very passionate, but that's just the dark side of them. See, you look like you got a mob of people here, right? Causing drama. So you definitely have somebody from your past coming in, wanting to offer a helping hand, right? But their helping hand is nothing but chaos and conflict. So this card talks about, it's okay to sit with the ghosts, but don't let them stay, right? It's okay to dress it, but don't stay. So definitely a memory from the past that is still haunting somebody. Somebody not wanting to let something go. All right. On the bottom of the deck, so balance. Yes, somebody in survival mode. Stalking them, using them as a prey, keeping them in survival mode. Right. They don't want them to see their way out of a situation. All right. So Sir Nunos, all that glitters, with the wisdom of all that glitters, what are the crows warning you about? What are the crows warning Sir Nunos? What are the crows warning all that glitters? The crows warning for today, master number 11 for the element of water. Yeah, we definitely have somebody who's mad. Somebody is mad who's just trying to cause a distraction, right? Somebody who's mad just wanting to cause a distraction, and they're coming in wearing this mask. So they're coming in one way, right? They may be coming in as, oh, I have this passionate for you, right? But in all actuality, their words, there's like an underlying cruelty in their words with whatever they're speaking. Such as, I'll use this as an example. This is one of my favorite things in the world. I love you. You're my best friend. But in all actuality, while they were saying that, they had a knife sticking in my back. All right. So, you know, whatever this is, this distraction, you need to see it for what it is, because whatever they're showing you that's nice and shiny and glittery, the underlining energy is that they're angry. There's a lot of anger in there. See how that crow's expressing it? And then there's a new direction coming. So you may need to go in an opposite direction, right? An opposite direction from this chaotic energy. So we got a 6 and a 7, which is a 13. So 13 again, 30, 31, 33, 13, 13. Yes, that's what I see here. Yeah, because somebody go towards your abundance, right? You're being warned. Somebody's trying to influence something, right? They're stealing your ideas or stealing your food for thought. Yeah, there's displaced anger. Um, somebody is either punching bag, or like somebody is using somebody as a punching bag, or somebody is using you as a punching bag, right? But that's just what this means. Somebody is displaced anger, right? And that is why they are trying to distract you. They're under the influence of something. We don't know what that is yet, but they're definitely angry, extremely angry here. Definitely somebody from your past. So let's go ahead and clarify Kuan Yin memory. So it's definitely somebody sitting in their memory. It's like somebody doesn't want to let go of something. All right. Even though they know they have to. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Somebody's got a very heavy heart here. The 10 of Wands talks about the heaviness that we carry. So somebody is stuck in the past. Somebody is being very nostalgic. Somebody is carrying a very heavy burden in their heart space. They're very chaotic, right? Because they're mad. They're making a choice here. Maybe it's a choice to cause the chaos and conflict. Somebody offering a helping hand, as in multiple people involved in the situation in the community. But there could be one person who is leading the fight. See how you got one crow up there leading the fight? So the 10 of Wands talks about people pleasing, right? Do what is right for everyone involved, off helping hand. So yeah, this talks about people pleasing. You can't please everybody, right? If somebody wants you to walk this uphill battle. So this could be something that you're learning today or something that you're mastering today. Thinking about the past, thinking of the memories of how, you've walked this uphill battle where you've reached out and you've tried to help people and they didn't appreciate you, right? You tried to do what was right for everyone involved and you just got like may have tried to alienate you or for some of you, maybe even tried to unalive you. Now somebody wants to come in and do what's right. We're going to clarify that. Yeah, the strength card. See, I know. So something isn't quite clear about this person's agenda. So the Leo card talks about taming that inner beast, right? Taming that inner beast of anger. Because the crows, right? The crows warned you that they were just coming in this anger, right? Something wasn't as it seems, and the crows warned you of that. So something may not be quite clear here. That's this Leo. Something is not quite clear. So you really need to trust your gut. Yeah, there's some sort of an illusion. Something isn't you're not seeing something clearly because there's an illusion. All right, so new notice, all that glitter, distraction, wrath, and a new direction. All that glitters, distraction. Oh yeah, so somebody has a lot of heartache and despair here. This King of Swords, some sort of communication, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I see here is there is a lot of heartache, a lot of words that were spoken that caused a lot of emotional pain here with the Magician card. So the King and the Queen, the the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles with the Magician card. There was a lot of words that were spoken between these two. There was a lot of that were caused a lot of pain. Somebody was very angry. Somebody spoke out of anger. Somebody spoke out of um, heartache, despair, out of pain. We have the King of Swords, which is a Libra energy. So somebody may want to come and in a very less empowered way to try to do it. But remember, it's a mask. So they may come in and tell you something that you want to hear. The Queen of Swords or Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very down to earth, somebody who's very wise, somebody who, she's very grounded, very wise, very methodical. Look, the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck in reverse. This person made a bad investment. Mm-hmm. And they may want to come in real quick and tell you something, right? About something that has ended. Something that has ended. All right, so that's basically what I see for today. Let's check into the weekend energies. Let's see what's happening for the weekend energies. So again, be aware of somebody coming in wanting to try to get in your drawers for some of you. For others of you, come in and express in a very empowering way. But remember, their words, there's an underlying energy of anger. All that glitters is not gold. So somebody's mask could be falling off today. And here you are to go in a new direction, or they may be wanting to go in a new direction because somebody is very much um, stuck in the past or thinking about things in the past. They may want to come in and offer some sort of a helping hand, but remember, something isn't right. Something is not right. All that glitters is not gold. So teen energy. All right. Um, I don't even know what I did with these cards. Oh, right there. All right. All right. So what is happening the weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What is happening for the weekend for the collective? What is happening for the weekend? So that's what you need to know today. Be aware of people coming masked energy. All right. So over the weekend, they're beginning for the element of water. It's happening for the weekend. Oh, beautiful. All right. So we have Freya coming through here telling you there is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. So there's definitely a new beginning for the water signs. You move into your truth, rise above the darkness. The light is here. And then we have soul expand, your consciousness expanding. You understand the connection between all things. So for some of you, you may be seeing through some sort of an illusion. And one of the things you need to do is be thankful, right? The miracle of prayer. So something you've been praying for is about to happen. So we're going to start off with the new beginnings card. Show me about this new beginning, Spirit. Show me what the beginning is for the weekend energies for the element of water. What's this new beginning for the element of water? Some of you could be having dreams. Knight of Wands. So this is that player energy with all that glitters is not gold. Wanting to come in and offer helping hands with that sensual energy. The Knight of Wands is somebody who comes in really quickly, right? He comes in, gets what he needs, and that he's off to the next adventure. You also too maybe be going a new adventure this weekend as well with this new beginning. A door could be opening up where you have an opportunity to go do something for some of you. So remember, all that glitters is not gold. So remember that was the wisdom that Sir Nunos was telling you, right? Somebody may want to come in and offer a helping hand, but it's chaotic, right? And that's this Knight of Wands energy. That's who he is. He comes in, gets what he wants, and then he's off to the new adventure. So be aware of that. Yeah, the King of Wands. This is definitely somebody who's a free-spirited individual, somebody who does not have the best intentions at heart, but at the same time, the King of Wands is somebody who's very charismatic, very dramatic, somebody who like a free spirited, knows what they want and goes after it. You have somebody here who may want to work together with you, collaborate with you, but their intention is to block something that is destined for you. All right. Um, their intention is to block something that is destined for you, something that you've been wishing for. All right. So remember that. So Freya, phases and cycles. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. Freya for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Freya for the water signs. friend. There's a beginning with every ending. Release the illusions. Okay, Five of Pentacles. I feel like the illusion of feeling rejected and left out in the cold is being revealed, and you're going to release that. Because why? Because you're understanding, right? You're understanding that you was not left out, you was not alienated, you were actually isolated, you were protected, or in solitude. There's a difference. You wasn't isolated, alienated, rejected. You were actually in solitude. Where you're in solitude, you are healing, right? You're healing. You're facing all those shadows of codependency, of neediness, of understanding you got everything you need. You don't need things outside of yourself. Everything you have is already within yourself. So there's definitely a new beginning here, and the ending of feeling neglected and isolated and rejected and alienated and left out in the cold is coming to an end. So you are learning something. You are learning that you don't need people who are just part-time for you. If they're part-time for you, you don't need them. You need somebody who's there to celebrate you, not just tolerate you to get what they need. All right. Yeah, you're definitely way out of balance here. You have the High Priestess coming through here, which talks about hidden enemies, karma. It also talks about trusting your intuition. So you're very intuitive. Um, You're very, very intuitive. So you could be feeling a lot you could be feeling out of balance. Like you may be feeling like something is not right. Something is out of balance here. You have the 2 and the 5, which adds up to a 7, right? Some sort of a plan maybe didn't work out in the way you expected it. So you're very, very intuitive. You need to trust your intuition with the situation. Stop going back and forth within thyself, because you're really not, like I said, you're not left out in the cold. You just may feel that way. We have communication coming, or this could be talking about magic, right? Somebody could be repeating a pattern of magic, right, with the priestess, or repeating a pattern of making you feel alienated, making you feel something. Because I'm feeling intuitively, right? Making you feel something, making you feel out of balance, making you feel unsure or insecure about a situation. Um, Serapis Bay, move into the true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here for the element of water. King of Pentacles. So somebody definitely made some sort of a bad investment here. You're being asked to, ground your energy. Ground your energy here. It'll be very important because somebody is definitely ungrounded. This would be Capricorn energy. So something is being set, like a stage is being set here. You could have had this Capricorn individual telling you something that wasn't true, right? With the Magician card. This King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is makes bad investments, doesn't give the best advice, somebody who, very ungrounded energy, somebody who, let me look at the Capricorn energy here. The image, right? They care a lot about their image. They care a lot about their status, right? They care a lot about their status. This is somebody I feel is like nosy. I don't know why, but I feel it. Mahavatar Baji, soul expansion. Okay, so yeah, look at this. Your new beginning is here. We have the 2 of Cups. So again, somebody, a ghost from the past, right, is being nostalgic here. Remember that. That was today's wisdom. A ghost from the past is being nostalgic. And now somebody is understanding the connection between you two. right? The understanding the connection between you two. And now they want to come in with some sort of beginning after keeping you out in the cold, after rejecting you. Also, too, remember, we also had somebody in this energy wanting to come in and offer a helping hand, but something glitters is not gold. The underlying energy was that they wanted to cause chaos, conflict, just to trigger you, right? This King of Wands energy. Because why? Because they know a new beginning's here. This could be somebody that you rejected. Yeah, Four of Wands and the Temperance. Somebody could be homeless. Somebody also could be pulling on your heartstrings. This could be somebody who's connected to the angels. Somebody's being divinely protected with the Temperance card and Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very truthful. She's very, can be a bit blunt, but very true. She is connected to her higher self here, connected to her angels. But I feel like this Knight of Wands is the one who was homeless. We're going to further clarify this. I have another deck of cards out here. So clarify the Knight of Wands in the beginning. King of Wands. So this is definitely a manipulator, somebody who thinks they're very charming with their words, right? I'm a charmer. Somebody who knows to manipulate people, like somebody who knows how to whisper the sweet nothings in somebody's ear just to get what they want. Yeah, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about family. It talks about marriage. This talks about plexus energy, right? It's like now somebody understands the connection that you two have, right? Be aware of somebody wanting to come in and get married or offer you some sort of a commitment after rejecting you. I feel like for some of you, what the illusion is that you two were never really separated, right? You two were never really separated. You two are connected, like flame wise, like twin flames, or you know what I mean, polar opposites, something along them lines. Like some of you, that's why they recognize you, because you're soulmates. It's not just because twin flames isn't about romance. Twin flames is about we each go on our journeys, right? Each human is on their journey, and what they go on this journey is to find all the broken pieces of ourselves from everything that we've experienced in our lives, such as trauma, being rejected, alienated, feeling left out, always feeling left last to be picked, nobody wanting to be around us, always being bullied, yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like that was just an illusion because you and this person were never really separated, right? You two are always connected at a power source, at the flame, right? The soul's flame. And that's why it's coming on the King of Wands. Somebody, and his is talking about that crown chakra. Somebody knows something. Now they want to come in and offer a new beginning because they're sitting in these memories of the past. Somebody is being highly nostalgic. Highly nostalgic. But you got to also remember somebody is very angry and they want to distract somebody. That's his Knight of Wands. He's angry because he got rejected. So what he is doing is he wants to distract these two people from coming together. He wants to distract this action from coming together, from having a new beginning. Yep, Princess of Cups and the Six of Cups. So somebody is definitely being nostalgic here. Absolutely. The Princess of Cups is, somebody who offers a cup. Somebody who offers that cup of love, right? Offers an extended invitation, right? because they're missing somebody. But you got to remember, this is somebody who was spying, lying, gossiping, trying to ruin somebody's reputation behind back. Somebody who was trying to use, like, deflame their character. Somebody who was spying, lying, gossiping with other people, causing a lot of despair with their words, trying to confuse other people, trying to get people to walk away from you, make you feel alienated, make you feel, this is a lot of verbal bullying. Somebody who's a verbal bully, somebody who thinks, oh, I can do what I want to do, trying to cause delays and hinder somebody's journey, right? What they were doing in the past. Could be somebody's kid. Okay, clarify the Five of Pentacles with phases and cycles. Illusions are being revealed. Phases and cycles. Illusions are being revealed with the Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. So this person could be, somebody, again, that you partnered up with in some sort of way, some sort of a decision. We got the 7 here, a 7 energy. So this could be somebody talking about two people coming to with the same vision, right? See how she's got that energy ball? She's got a wand behind her and a wand in front of her. So somebody may have put up some sort of boundary. This is a sacral chakra energy. So it talks about somebody rejected somebody from their sacral chakra energy. Like they refused to get in with them. So this person decided, okay, well, since they refused my offer, I'm going to go around to the community and ruin their reputation and, defame their name and spread a lot of lies, a lot of rumors, right? Make them feel alienated, make them feel like they don't have nobody around them to support them. So the Two of Wands talks about, making some sort of a decision here. So you may have to make some sort of a decision over the weekend. And that's what this card was talking about. Where's it at? I don't know where it went to. Doing the right thing with Kuan Yin. So you may have to make some sort of a decision here to do the right thing when it comes to your family. I got 2 kings here, so you may have to choose between 2 guys. 2 people in general. There's no gender in tarot. It's just energy. So you do have 2 people in their masculine energy. Again, 2 people working together, sharing the same vision. Now we have the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins. How about that? Together, right? Answering a call. Somebody is answering a call. Look at this. The King and the Queen of Coins coming out in the upright position. This is that 2 of Cups energy. Answering the call. I'm telling you, answering the call. Right? And taking that mask off of confusion because somebody understands your connection, right? Somebody understands that there's pain and suffering that has happened, a lot of backstab, a lot of betrayal, right? By this emperor, somebody who was an authority figure, somebody who maybe thought they had authority over your life. Could be a father figure, doesn't have to be, right? Oh, look at this. Masculine and feminine twin flames. I'm telling you, somebody is about to come into with their counterpart. Somebody about to come into union with their counterpart. So somebody is answering their call. 144 could be significant this weekend, right? Because somebody is understanding. They're gaining that understanding of something. That there was an outside source who come in and said, "Oh, let me offer you a helping hand, right? Let me offer you some sort of wise advice." All right, King of Pentacles in reverse, and move into your true self, rising above the darkness. The light is here. Three of Swords. Now somebody's heartbroken. They're in despair. So the King of Pentacles in reverse talks about, especially with this card, somebody is having heart issues. Has felt back, like betrayed. Their heart has been betrayed. Their heart has been stabbed, like shattered into a million pieces because they made a bad investment. Maybe they made a bad investment to walk into the dark, right? Somebody needs to ground their energy to move into their true authentic self. So I see 523 coming here. May 23rd could have been significant. October 23rd could be significant. June 23rd could be significant. I also see 2, 2, 222 could be significant. Princess of Wands, a Chariot, and an Eight of Cups. See, all these cards are in reverse, right? See, somebody accepted me for something. And somebody didn't want somebody to walk away from a situation, but somebody is blocked. They actually were trying to block somebody's success, block somebody's journey, with the Princess of steal their ideas, siphon their life force energy. Somebody who was trying to block somebody's heart, make them feel powerless, make them feel like they don't have the strength or the courage to receive a particular love, make them feel like all down and out, right? But heartbreak. So a bad investment by accepting money or paying somebody to do this. All right. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Soul Expansion. Oh yeah, ten of Coins. This is perfect because this talks about two people coming together and building an empire. Two people coming together in building long-term success. So somebody's chest is open here, right? See, somebody is definitely being nostalgic. Somebody is definitely looking at the pictures of the past. A chest is open. Look at all the treasures in that chest. Two people wanting a new beginning, right? You got 11 Pentacles popping in here. Long-term success. You two are going to start off with that one pentacle and end up building long-term success here. So yeah, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups. So yeah, a wish is about to be granted here. With the Six of Wands, the battle is over. A wish is about to be granted. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about maybe past life or past life energy. We have the Devil in reverse. So this could be talking about carrying these burdens since you were a kid, right? It's a Pentacles. So I feel like you have cut some cords here. The Princess of Cups. Some sort of invitation could be offered here. You may want to second guess it. So this also could be talking about the past, how you gave free love, right? Maybe you were a free loving thing. Maybe, you know, maybe in the past you were very codependent on drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever, right? Codependent on another person, not being able to be alone, right? So there could be some sort of a message coming through here. All right, let's close this reading out for advice. Oh, yeah. So we have the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So the King of Swords is definitely, could be a judge, could be a lawyer, could be some sort of an authority figure here. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune says, well, luck on your side. Something is destined to happen. The King of Swords is also Libra energy. So you could be getting a visit from, okay, well, I know what it means on a personal level, which I'm not going to tell anybody, but for you guys, this talks about, taking your power back, right? Standing in your power of authority, and realize and see the Wheel of Fortune. You already have everything you need. Something is going to definitely turn out in your favor with both of these cards in the upright position. You're going to have a period of good luck. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the end of delays, right? Um, there's a beginning with every ending. At the end of delays, illusions are being revealed and released. So whatever blockages that you were having that kept you stuck in a period of bad luck or karma is now being released. Things are going to turn out in your favor. If you have any legal situations, is going to turn out in your favor. You're going to have a period of good luck. The wheel is going to move again for you. You are definitely receiving your 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like if there has been a delay, it was divine intervention because you and another person are meant to build something together. Build something together. Remember, you both showed up is the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody may be coming out of a period of darkness here, of heartache, despair, right? Again, giving their power away. Maybe to 3 different people. Look, Magician and the Two of Swords. Yeah, look, after a period of pain and suffering, backstab and betrayal, right? So we got 1, 2, 1 coming through. Yeah, Emperor. Standing in authority, right? All right, that's what I see for you guys for today's message and moving through the weekend. I shall see you soon. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And tomorrow is Friday, so we'll come on and do a goddess message. Until then,